YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back. On today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and try to fix this window. So, one day I was at a drive-through and I tried to let the window down. I let it down and tried to let it back up, and it would not go back up. So I had to get it home and then take the door panel off and actually let the window up and see what was going on. And I seen that the window regulator and motor was actually bad. Well, really, the motor is fine, but the regulator is bad. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is how you know your window regulator is possibly going bad or the window motor. So in this situation, it's the window regulator. So let me go ahead and flip the camera and show you. It's only right now it's my driving window doing it. So when you do this, and you see like nothing happened. It's just not starting to go down. Like, ooh. So see, like, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this. Like, it's not supposed to do this. It's not supposed to do that at all, actually. So I shouldn't be able to pull my window up and down with my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the part I got, and hopefully it's the right one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this door panel off. I'm gonna show you how to pull the door panel off, and then I'm gonna show y'all the part. Okay, one thing I didn't talk about was the tools needed. So here we are. Tools that are needed: a 10mm socket, flathead, and a Phillips head screwdriver, and a 3/8 drive ratchet or electric ratchet, because I have electric ratchet. And grab you like a short extension. I got two because I didn't know how deep this was gonna be. So yeah, 10mm socket, 3/8 ratchet, flathead and Phillips head, electric ratchet and extension, 3/8 extension. All right, so to pull this door panel off, you gotta take that Phillips head out. It's a Phillips head down here. Take that out. And those are the only two Phillips heads. You would have to actually only screws in general that you would have to take off that will hold the door on. All the rest of it is just you pulling. So let me go ahead and take this one out. Put your screws somewhere so you don't lose them. So I put mine right here. All right, so once you got your two screws out, now it's just a pulling part. This is when you get something like, they have tools for this to get inside of actual upholstery and stuff like that. Well, not upholstery, but plastic trims and everything. But I've been doing it for so long, and I kind of took this door panel off multiple times, so I know which ways to get it. So I just use the flathead, and I stick it in the corner, like right here, just enough to kind of like pry my hand up in there, so like that, and pull. So you hear it popping. So now, once you have it off, it's actual clips and harness pieces, harness connected to the actual door motor and switch and everything. So you're gonna have to disconnect that. So let me go ahead and show y'all that real quick. So this is the actual clips that I was talking about. This is for the door lock and the door handle. So try to position this to where y'all can see it. So it's a clip in right here. Pop that up. Pop this other one up, and it comes out like that. Now this one is gonna be a little bit tricky, probably. There we go. And then these clips. Now these clips can kind of be a pain because of this one right here. The locking tab is on the back, so you gotta kind of get your hand back there, lock it, unlock it and pull You don't want to pull by the wires because you will pull it out. That will come out, so don't do that. So do it like that. I'm gonna have to put my hand, I'm gonna have to put this down. Oh yeah, this is what I mean when I say it's on the back side. Like, if you have the door panel off, this locking tab isn't facing you. It's the opposite side, so it's gonna be hard to get to try to push something in to get that out. And it's gonna be just a pain in the ass, honestly. Okay, now this is the part that I actually wanted to show you guys, because for some odd reason, on a 2018 Subaru WRX, the window regulator and motor did not come up as one. It literally just kept sending me the motor. And I'm like, no, I don't need the motor. I need I don't want the motor. I want the motor and the regulator. I want the entire piece so I can change it as one. So what I had to do was go down to a 2017, because like I said, this is a 2018. I went down to a 2017 Subaru WRX, and it had everything that I needed as one whole assembly. So this is why I said that. So in here, from when I last looked at everything, this is one whole assembly. This isn't like a do one piece, and no, this is one whole assembly. So I didn't want to actually just get the motor and try to fix this wire piece, because what's actually broke is this wire. Like, this is jammed up and broke all in there, which is the reason why I wanted the entire piece. So I will link the description, the parts in the description, and I also got that from I think it's Parts Geek. But yeah, this is the part right here, part number. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out, and then just go ahead and go from there and see what it does. You know, I'm gonna let the window down more, because I'm pretty sure I got bolts that's holding this window on. So I'm gonna let the window down some more so I can access those bolts, so I can get that window out of there. And then we should have back working regulator and motor once again. All right, so if you're able to get your window down and it's not stuck up, this is where I sat mine at so I can get to the bolts. So it's a 10mm right here that's holding it on, and it's another one on that side right there, but I'm able to access it on this side here. So I'm gonna put that 3/8 extension, 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 manual ratchet in a short 10, and then that should be able to help me free up this window from this track. And then holding the window motor itself in are these 3 10s right here. So it's one right here, another one right here, another one right there. Pretty sure it's another one up here somewhere holding it on. Yeah, so these 2 right here. And so we're gonna do those and get that knocked out. Seems like it's hard to get to the last bolt. Or maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Hold up. Pain to get to the last bolt. Here we go. This is why I said get electric too. Now the thing with this though, you gotta be careful because you don't want that window to fucking fall. Like that there. So you know you want to put this somewhere safe-ish. That's actually pretty fine for me. Now, the fun part, getting the motor, the regulator out. Like that. Wow. Okay. So this is what I mean by the spring, the tension has went bad on this. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this and I'm going to see if I can try to fix this for a backup. So I verified that the part are the same. It is. And so what I mean by verify is you want to get both of the parts, hold them side by side. Mounting points are in the same location. Motor is in the same location. And this slide that the window go on is the same. So same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this new one in. And remember, check the pin. Make sure that this is a 6-point or 6-wire, because this old one is a 6-wire too. So yeah, you want to check everything. Check the wiring, make sure it's the same 6-wire. Check the motor, make sure it's on the same side. Check the slide, make sure the slide is the same. Check the mounting points are the same. You want to make sure everything is the same because you do not want to go through this again. It's not bad, but fixing it 2 times is what I'm saying. You don't want to do it again, because nobody like fixing the same thing 2 times. At least I don't. So before you zip everything down, make sure everything is lined up. You want to get your bolt started. You don't never want to just full-fledged send one bolt. Make sure all of them are in, lined up, and at least started. Because it will be ugly style if you sent all of them and one of them are broke or something like that. Damn, I actually probably should put the window back in. See, that's why you also don't want to do it, because you started it, now you realize like, dang, now I gotta take this back out. I don't have to, but I'm going to, because I feel like it'd be easier to put the window in right now versus trying to do it, you know, I don't know, whatever it is. Actually, hold on. So I just realized this little white piece right here can pop off. Well, let's try to get it to pop off. See if it do something. I don't know. Might be just enough that I need to get this window in. Since everything though is pretty much bolted down, well, I mean not bolted down, started, I'm gonna go ahead and bolt everything down, like the motor itself, and plug the motor in. So also on this, do not over tighten these. If you over tighten these, it will break, because they are plastic on the back side. Like, it has a rivet for the actual bolt to go into, but if you over tighten them, it will snap the plastic housing that is in. Bada boom, bada bing. So we got those in. So next up is this window. If y'all wondering why my window is clear and all the rest of them are, you know, tinted, well, living in Atlanta, you know, you never know when your shit gonna get broken into. And I thought because I had a Subaru I was safe. I was wrong. This is why I said I'm leaving the window, the key in here, and leaving the window, what you call it? I wish it would just do that work. Boy, I am so glad that shit did not break. That there was a rookie mistake. And then his wall's gonna come over here. So now we have a working window. No longer have to open my door. I can just let the window down. And it wasn't that bad. Anybody can really do this. You just gotta have a little patience. So now, putting all this stuff back. Half this stuff is ripped because, like I said, when they had to do the the window, a lot of this stuff broke and was pulled off and pulled apart. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Just put back what I can. Honestly, that's it. Everything else is actually pretty simple. So it's just a door card. So let's go ahead and put that back. So first thing first, actually, this goes while I had a slow moment. You always want to double check, make sure everything works. So boom, that's it. Go ahead and double check and make sure everything is working. Also, to reset it, if the auto function, let it all the way up. Now once it's all the way up, hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you hear a click. Same thing when you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll click to let you know it reset the auto up and down function. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below, or you can actually DM me on Instagram or my email. But that's pretty much how you do the window regulator on a 2015 to 2021 actually Subaru WRX / STI. Well, STI might be different, but I don't see how it would be different because they're both a V8 body. Only thing different is literally the motor and the drivetrain. But that's how you do a window regulator and motor on the 2015 through a 2021 Subaru WRX V8 chassis. So on that note, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.